Welcome back. Well, believe it or not, the weather is starting to change and get a little bit colder, and it's a shame because we've been on a beautiful stretch of what I like to call extended summer. But being a meteorologist and also a bearer of bad news, often winter will be here eventually. I've spent a lot of time in some very cold places in this country. We've got our friend from the UK Extension, Nicole Paratori. Always great to have you on board. So there's some tips, and there is a right way to dress yourself and your kids appropriately when dealing with cold temperatures, snow on the ground or not. Where do people start?
Start with layers. It's really important that you wear more than 2 or even 3 layers if it's really, really cold out. So having that base layer, typically you want it to be a non-cotton material because cotton will absorb any water or sweat off your body. And then another turtleneck over that, a sweater over that, coat over that, so multiple layers. And the reason for that is, especially with the weather changing, it's always easier to take off layers than it is to put on layers.
Absolutely. So you don't want to be trying to take stuff off or put stuff on when, you know, the wind is howling in your face, too.
Absolutely.
And a key point there, you mentioned the non-cotton base layer, so that white undershirt, no good.
Not particularly for this situation. So definitely want more of a blend.
Like a blend, or a fleece is always a good one.
Fleece works.
There's a lot of athletic wear. It doesn't have to be expensive athletic wear too, but great for the cold. Even wear it when I play hockey, just because it's a perfect base layer.
That's right.
All right, so that's what's going on up top.
Then don't forget hats and gloves. Really important. Make sure those ears are covered. Again, it's much easier to cover it. Take it off if you get warm. Mittens or gloves, keeping those fingers warm and dry, really important. And then socks too, and boots. So making sure that you are having warm toes. Waterproof boots, if it's snowing, are really important. Winter boots are really good for kids to have, even if it's not snowing, because it really does insulate and keep the feet warm when they're outside.
They call them winter boots for a reason.
They do.
Usually more than one pair of socks, too. I find that the toes are usually the first thing to start going along with your fingertips.
That's right. So more than one layer of socks, definitely not a bad idea.
And they even have gloves, with us being so technology obsessed, that you could use your smartphone and you don't even have to take them off.
Yeah, for adults, definitely. And that's the thing. I think a lot of adults, they might get their kids prepared, but then forget themselves. So it is important that adults, too, make sure that they're wearing gloves, hats, cover those ears in these chilly months ahead.
And let's not forget about the sun. It's still powerful in December and the winter months. You can get sunburn out there, especially if there's some reflection off the snow. It just adds to it.
Absolutely. So just because you're not sunbathing or swimming outside doesn't mean that you should forget your sunscreen. Like you said, the reflection off the snow, wind burn too. So having that protection on your skin is really important.
Any skiing or sledding activities, the wind burn is something that you'll regret it if you didn't prepare yourself a day in advance too. And then simple things like my kid's lips are all blue, his teeth are chattering, or he's saying, "Mom, Dad, I'm cold."
Yes. So we do want to watch for kids being out in really cold weather, that they are taking a break. So look for those, like you said, lips turning blue, teeth chattering, their body shivering. A general rule, you know, after about 30, 45 minutes of being outside, come in. Great excuse for a cup of hot cocoa for a kid, or warm milk even. Kind of thaw out a little bit before going back out.
And always limit your playtime, too. It's exhausting out there.
It is. Your body's working really hard when it's cold.
It's hard to walk in snow. All right, Nicole, always great advice. If people want more info, where can they go?
www.ca.uky.edu or contact their local extension office.
All right, bundle up this winter. Stay safe. All right, back with more right after this.